the bustling streets of Mumbai, life raced forward for everyone. Among these lives was Arjun, a man who believed his hard work and income were enough to run his household. His wife, Mira, often argued about how he neglected the home and her. But Arjun would silence her with one statement: "I earn for this family. I can do as I please. You can leave whenever you want. This house needs me, not you." Mira had stopped responding. Her silence wasn't surrender, it was the weight of reality. Where could she go? Society, even in the heart of the city, had the same judgmental eyes and whispers for a woman who dared to return to her parents' home. Daughters are outsider, she thought. Even if they stay a day longer than necessary, tongues wag and parents lose their honor. She swallowed her pain, masked her humiliation, and carried on. One morning, Mira felt unwell. Her body burned with fever, but life didn't pause for her. She managed to make breakfast and pack tiffin for her children before collapsing on the bed. Arjun noticed her condition briefly before leaving for work. "See a doctor," he said casually, heading out the door. By evening, Mira's fever worsened. When she called Arjun, he replied, "I'll bring medicine on my way back." And he did, but that was the extent of his effort. He placed the medicine on the table and said, "Take this." In his mind, he had done enough. He didn't notice her trembling hands as she tried to hold the tablet or the tears she wiped away when he left the room. He didn't care to sit beside her or offer comfort with even a gentle touch on her forehead. Mira's mother-in-law, Kamala, made her stance clear that night as she served dinner. "This house doesn't need Mira. Everything can run perfectly without her," she remarked. But everything wasn't perfect. That night, Mira didn't eat. She lay awake, clutching her stomach, feeling the fever consume her. In the next room, Arjun slept peacefully, dreaming of the office work that awaited him the following day. The next day, Arjun left for work once again, playing the role of the provider. Mira struggled alone. Her fever spiked dangerously, and her condition worsened. By evening, she couldn't get up from the bed. When Kamala called Arjun, he delayed, saying he'd be home soon. When Arjun finally returned and rushed Mira to the hospital, it was too late. Mira was gone. The woman who had silently borne the weight of a thankless life, who had been told time and again that she wasn't needed, had left for a place where she was free from pain. In her absence, she proved just how much she was needed. In the days that followed, the house transformed into chaos. Arjun struggled to find his files for work, his clothes, and even a clean handkerchief. The children cried for their mother's warmth, and Kamala realized she didn't know how to run the household without Mira's invisible hands guiding everything. Meals were missed, medicines were forgotten, and a silence heavier than any noise filled the apartment. Arjun, who once believed he was the cornerstone of the family, now sat in the emptiness of his home, realizing how wrong he had been. He didn't need to tell anyone where he was or when he'd return, because there was no one waiting for him anymore. Mira's absence was a void that no one could fill. Her presence had been the glue that held the family together, even when they failed to see it. And now, to prove her worth, Mira had paid the ultimate price: her life. Arjun looked around the disheveled home, tears streaming down his face. He whispered to himself, "This house didn't need me. I needed Mira." This story serves as a powerful reminder to value the people who silently hold our lives together. Often we take for granted the countless sacrifices made by our loved ones, dismissing their efforts as insignificant while glorifying our contributions. Relationships thrive on mutual respect, care, and acknowledgement, not just financial support or words of authority. It's easy to assume someone will always be there, quietly shouldering responsibilities. But life is fragile, and regrets cannot bring back lost moments. Let's learn to appreciate, respect, and nurture the bonds we share with our loved ones, while we still have the chance. Love and kindness should never be left unspoken or withheld. They are the foundation of a truly happy and complete home. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories that inspire and teach life lessons. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Share this story with someone you care about and let them know they are valued.